I'm live, y'all. No, it's okay. I'm just letting you know. I'm live. We are live. We are live. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. We are days away from our from the holiday. How y'all doing out there? All right, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if we actually connected. As you're logging on, let me know that you're on here. Let me know what city, what state, and or what country you might be logging in from. I am so excited to be here with you all this evening. I am actually in Philadelphia. Hold on a minute. I might have a few guests get on here with me tonight. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Good evening, Evelyn. Good evening. Good evening, Tara. Good evening, Stacy. I need y'all to tag 5 people and comment done. I'm gonna educate people tonight. I just think that we should never be in ignorance or any. We should never be in darkness. So that you'll understand. Um, you'll understand you'll have understanding for yourself. And I think that sometimes we don't really have the right information, and because we don't have the right information, we tend to good evening, good evening, good evening, we tend to have these judgments. Check your Facebook inbox. And I'm gonna have a few people get on the line with me this evening, so that I can explain. I'm not gonna do a full breakdown of our compensation plan, but I made a decision. Hello, Mary. Good evening, Cleveland, Ohio, and House Plant, Michigan. It's cold up there. It's cold in Philly too, y'all. So, Marcia, good evening, good evening, good evening. I've got some rock stars that are here with me this evening, and we're going to go ahead and get them live. I got another guest coming on the live. STB, you're muted out. Let's go ahead and unmute your mic.
There we go. I'm unmuted.
There we go. Jennifer, good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you all for jumping on. It's cold in Canada too. I can only imagine. Hello, Deborah Fuller, Tennessee. So listen, I was saying it's cold here in Philadelphia. We got Miss Roslyn. Let's add her to the stream. Good evening, darling. Good evening, darling. What's going on?
Trying to straighten up my office just a little bit. How you doing?
It's all right. It's okay. We be working. And so thank you so much.
You're welcome. I just got in. I went to go get Liv from college, and we've been in the house for like 15 minutes. So perfect timing.
Perfect time. And then, well, you know what? I don't want to keep us long. I know that we've got a workout in about an hour and 10 minutes because we want to make sure we start sweating. I don't know if Paul's going to release me to exercise just yet again. I have some deep tissue pain that's like, and he was like, you need to just come on, just relax. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't think he's going to release me just yet. But I'll be there with y'all handling the back stuff. But Roslyn and Sean, Roslyn, you are a 50K affiliate. Sean Tyrone Bell is a 5K affiliate going 10K. And, I wanted to, and I will be pulling up our income disclosure, because what I know, Roslyn and Sean, is that men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't lie. And oftentimes, Roslyn, what I also know is that sometimes we, out of ignorance, not calling a person ignorant, but out of ignorance, just when you don't know. And oftentimes people won't go do the research themselves. They'll listen to other people, and those people may not always have the facts. And so I really wanted to talk about this compensation plan. Now, let me first interview you just a little bit before we start talking, Roslyn, because this is not your first rodeo. You've been a part of the network marketing space for quite some time now. And I would love for you to kind of tell everybody who you are, where you're from. Hey, Teresa, and give them a little bit of your background, because I know that you, just like me, you were really at a place where you were like, you know what, nah, Stanisha, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. I'm done with network marketing. But something about this compensation plan was like, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. Hey, right?
Right.
And so, Ron, you would tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and what experience you have with the profession of network marketing.
Oh, wow. Hey, everybody. When I first came in network marketing, it was, I'll say, I think a lot of you guys have some time on me, but when I came in, it was like for fun. You can earn money, but you really don't ever get connected with somebody who's going to actually take you to the top. And when I was the best I had done in network marketing was finally, and I'll tell you what happened. I actually attended a seminar that Stanisha and Candace Bird Davis did. And we ended up making $10,000 in 2.5 years. And after that, come here, babe. After that, we literally, I told Trav to come down here. But it was so crazy, because once we teamed up with her, she's so systematic. And if you don't know what systems are, it's simple. I'm going to tell you what to do and you just go do it. Basically, it's just do this, do this, do this. It's like baking a box cake, right? Baking a box cake. That's how simple our systems are. And our ultimate goal was to not have to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. Then Travis was really, really interested because it was working and we were making money. And when I tell you things changed, he was like, you know what? I can see myself retiring from this job. And that's what ended up happening. We didn't start the opportunity to, and I probably didn't even answer your question, but we didn't even start the opportunity for him to retire. That's just what had happened. So these last couple of years, we did over $500,000 in 2 years, where the other one, it was $10,000 in 2.5 years.
I got you. Now, let me say this, because I am going to bring up our income disclosure. What's up, Travis? Let me say this. That's not average, and that's not normal. But there are some things that you said that were very, very important. You said that y'all made a decision to go all in. And I know your story. I know that now your husband is retired. I know that you were sick and tired of him not being home at all because he was working long hours. I know the story, but you also said something very, very, very key. Most people, although they say things like, I want to earn $100,000 a month, whatever, they say those things, but the average person joins a multi-level marketing company and affiliate marketing company really for just a little bit of extra. That's really what they just want a little, let's call it pressure. They want a little pressure off. And or someone like Mr. Sean Tyrone Bell, who works a full-time job, happens to love his full-time job, but he likes nice things, right? And beyond just liking nice things, he also loves helping people. And so because he understands, as a man who's been heavily involved in ministry, that what we do is an extension of your ministry. It's not like you got to go do ministry and then go do this separately. You literally can do them both. You can do them both. And so thank you so much. And I'm going to come back to you now. Sean Tyrone Bell, we all know you, right? And most of the people that are listening, they probably know you or whatever. But I would love for you to tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and what you do. And for you, this was a no-brainer because you were like, what we doing? Oh, that's what y'all doing? Now that's what I'm doing too, right? Literally,
Right.
that's what you said. But tell everybody, give them a little bit of your background because you did tell me no several times before the
Mhm.
yes. All right,
Mhm.
go ahead.
Hey everyone, look, I want to give it back to my mentor, my coach, Miss Nina Rochelle Moore, and also to Rosalind and her husband. I mean, they are phenomenal, phenomenal leaders. I've been following and watching, and we're all part of a great team here. My name is Sean Tyrone Bell. I am from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, born and raised. And I'm an operations manager for American Airlines. I work in the tower, bringing the planes in and out. Been actually doing that for about 13 years, but I've been in the travel and tourism industry for like over 20 something years. So I consider myself to be a little expert, but work for a couple travel agencies here and there. But this industry, I want to talk about this industry real quick. When I was introduced to this, probably back in about 2014, when Ms. Moore she was doing the biggest thing ever, I said no. I work a full-time job. I felt like, I was working heavily in ministry, and I felt like, well, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But here's the deal, guys. I didn't really know what it was about. I watched her. Even people in my ministry were part of her team. But I was just like, okay, well, maybe they get selling stuff. I don't know, but I didn't know. I didn't have the knowledge. I just said no. I'm good. I felt like I was working my job. And listen, guys, I'm not down on jobs. I love my job. But now my mindset changed, and I'm really up on opportunity. Because then when somebody presents an opportunity to you where you can get some extra, you can um you know gain some knowledge. Now I have the knowledge of this industry. Now my mindset has totally changed. So now, because I know what this industry can produce and what it can do, I'm 100% in. And the thing is that, not saying that you don't, you're going to come in and, I'm the kind of person, I'm being realistic, and, not going to come in and I'm going to make $10,000 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make $1 million, next month. You know what I'm saying? All things are possible. But the thing is that, like Rosalind said, we have a system that we just follow. And what I have learned is to just follow the system and follow my leaders. So if I follow the system and follow leaders, literally here, it's like, okay, this is what you do. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Write a list. Okay. And now, mind you, when I came in, like I said, once again, not having no knowledge, they were saying, oh, write the list, do this, do that. But I said, oh, I'm going to just do it my way. I felt like I knew some people. So I was like, oh, I'm going to just pick this person or pick that person. But it wasn't working. And the thing is, in my mind, I had to realize, follow the system, follow the leader. So when I did that, I was like, okay, now I'm writing a real list. Okay, now the people are coming. Now I'm reaching out. Now I'm inviting, but I'm picking up the phone and inviting. It's all about systems. And even now with Stanisha and Nina, Ms. Moore, it's like, oh, it's all put together. So now it's like we don't even have to do anything. It's like, okay, there's a video. Okay, here's the video. All right, this is what we're doing this month or this week. This is what we're doing. So now I'm telling you, it's just now my mindset has just totally changed about this industry. So there you have it.
That's good to know. That's very good to know. Now, wait a minute. Let me just say this. He said we don't even have to do anything. That's not what he meant. What he meant was we don't even have to basically think for ourselves. All we have to do is plug and play. That's what he's saying. Like, I don't have to go you don't have to go reinvent the wheel here. All right. And we have people that are having success, and they're having real success because there are real systems put in place. Now, I'm going to bring up this income disclosure statement. 1 second. And the reason why I want to bring this income disclosure statement up, I hope that you guys can see it. I can barely see it. My eyes, right? But and I want to bring it up because I need this income disclosure statement up so that people know, number one, this income disclosure statement is from last year. So, you know, it's not one of them from 5 years ago, or a company that took their best year and then put it on y'all know what they do, right? Y'all. Hold on a second. I've got a ring back, a feedback somewhere. But sometimes companies, what they'll do is they'll take their best year and market the best year that they've had. And it could be like an old statement from 7 years ago or whatever. Right, Rosalind? And we know that this income disclosure statement is from last year. And there's a gentleman, Jack Labanau, that is actually in the chat right now. And Rosalind, he was in one company prior to MDC with us now, with Paul and I. We met in our previous company before our last company. So we were only in one company together, and he had some success in the last company. Finally, it was his first time having any success, right? But he told us when in our first 30 days here, he said, I've earned more income in MDC than I earned in my last 2 companies combined. That's what he told us. Now, we're just getting started. And the reason why we know, and I don't really want to do a compensation plan training tonight because we really get ready to go work out. But that is because there is a real customer program, a customer acquisition program here. And I was sharing with somebody
in my terms, what she's saying, guys, is they pay you better to have customers. Most companies don't pay very well when you have a customer. I just wanted to break it down for those that didn't understand what she was saying.
No, there you go. There you go. See, that's why we need all of us on here, y'all, right? So they pay you better. Well, what I like to say is our compensation plan rewards the right behaviors, right? And we know that a company cannot have longevity if there are no customers, no real customers, not just the ones that sending you anything to your cash app or something. But I'm talking about, in order for you to have long-term residual income, you need consumers that go to your website. And Josh and Jenna understood that, which is why our compensation plan was voted the #1 compensation plan in the world, which also is why they understand that we had to get paid properly from those customers. Okay? So, Rosalind, you went 50K affiliate. Sean, you went 5K affiliate. And we actually right now, you guys, have in the room with us right now, Marguerite Faison, who recently went 25K affiliate. Maybe you'll come over here and sit next to me on the sofa, because we're not here to make any income claims. That's why I pulled the income disclosure up. Okay? Because okay, you want to come on this side? So we've got, 1K affiliate is well, say hello to everybody first.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
Lisa, where'd she go? I want to turn this light on. Okay. 1K affiliate is like the rank that is like a significant rank. Thank you. Yep, that's good. A significant rank for people, especially for the person that, Rosalind, let's say they still want to, Marguerite, they still want to work, but they kind of need that little extra income.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's what I would like to call 1K. It's like, it's not life-changing income, but
it can be.
it can't.
It can
Okay.
be.
Based on this income disclosure statement, and I know it's small, but what I'm gonna do is I did it like I thought that I could do this. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna pull this up bigger.
That's basically like 1K is basically like, I don't really want to build, or I don't want to do a whole lot. I just want to come in and make some good money. Somebody with that mentality. And they're a good retailer,
Right, because they can
$19,000 a year, right? It's real good.
So 1K affiliate, from what I understand, The highest income earned from a 1K affiliate last year, and it says highest earned monthly income as a 1K affiliate, Rosalind. Do you see that it says $19,021.24?
I see that.
You do see
I
that,
believe
right?
Mhm.
Now, I told my husband I was only going to talk
That's
about
not
MDC.
including our system, but I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay. That's not including our system, right? But we want to talk about even the on paper stuff, like the on, because I promised my husband that I'm just going to talk about MDC. That's what I told him. I was going to be responsible.
That's what we
And
gonna do.
only talk about MDC, right? Because I know what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at, and I believe it's 19,021.1K. Maybe I know it, maybe it's the 19.5. Hold on. Whatever the case may be, it is. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 19,567.68 and 68 cents from a person going 1K affiliate, which you can do with enrolling 3 affiliates. They don't even have to rank up or nothing like that. And you can just go for customers at that point. You would have earned shares, bonuses, weekly pay, monthly residual income from our binary unilevel.
Customary, mastery,
Mastery,
sorry.
customer mastery bonus. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many things, right? So I think what I'm getting at, Marguerite, if you bear with me, right?
Mhm.
Right, Rosalind, Sean, Marguerite, is that I don't want nobody hoodwinked, bamboozled, wool pulled over your eyes, because men lie and women lie.
But numbers don't lie.
Rosalind,
Numbers don't lie.
Sean, you just broke a new 1K affiliate.
Yes.
I heard what he, the month ain't over yet, but I already heard. Talk about it, Miss Nash. Talk about it, Sean Tyrone.
So I do want to talk about it, and the thing is, we do have the income disclosure up, so we're good. But even at a 1K, like I said, we just broke a 1K in the organization, and just looking at their monthly, it's like, well, where does that happen at? Because the thing is, I mean, to get $500-$600, the month is not even over yet. So you know what I'm saying, like to get this kind of income, just at a 1K, you know what I'm saying, is substantial. I mean, honestly, it's really good. Not, and like Rosalind said, remember, that's not even the weekly pay. We're just talking about what you're gonna get as far as when you're ranking up. And then, like I've been trying to tell people, here with MDC, which is phenomenal, is that they give you a rank up bonus and the monthly bonus, and they put another prize in there now. So it's yeah.
Wow. Now, Rosalind, I don't know, but I have people, I don't know about you, and you too, Marguerite, you too, Sean. We have people that are not what we like to call big builders, Rosalind. And yep, we're not even talking about our daily pay, right? Because I mean, the reality of it is we're teaching people with our system, with our daily pay, how to then feed their business so that they get an even bigger kickback. But they actually really can see a real bona fide kickback.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Come, wait, say it
immediately.
Say it again, Rosalind. Break it down.
Immediately.
Break
You
it
just
down.
go right there and click earn commissions. There it is. It's immediate. You can see it.
Yeah, please share something. Please. Hold on. Marguerite got to share something.
Let me share something, everybody. The income that we make here, and we make no promises. You see the income disclosure statement is so immediate. Let me give you an example. As a 1K, you're able to make a certain amount of money. Now, I am a little further than 1K, but let me tell you this. For the last 2 nights, I have been without heat and I have been without water. Why? Because I had a problem with my heating system on the weekend. I called 10 different HVAC people that never called me back. It wasn't that I didn't have the money, because I had the money to pay. Cost was not an object. Why? Because of my weekly pay with MDC. I was able to write out a check for $800 because of my weekly pay at MDC. And when the person came over, they were like, "Oh, we can't start until we get paid. Here's your money. Start my work." So I've been without heat. I've been without water for 2 days because I could not get someone to come out. However, I had the money in the bank. And let me add this. I still had enough money to sow into my team, because you never spend all the money you make, because a business usually does not make a profit for 3 to 5 years. Let me say that again. 3 to 5 years. However, in an emergency, I was able to take a piece, pay for what I needed to pay for, and use the rest to sow into my business and be able to make that money back to put back into my account. Because guess what? Thursday, I get paid. Thursday,
Again.
Even though it's a holiday,
Again.
we get paid.
Well,
Again.
We'll probably actually get paid tomorrow.
Probably.
Niggas gonna kick me off.
So we're probably gonna get paid tomorrow. But I really, I think we oftentimes, Rosalind, Marguerite, Sean, we spend so much time talking about the bigger ranks. And I mean, here's the reality. Let me open up this thing again. The reality is, if I open this up, right, we can see that basically all the way up to incomes that could be 35, 78, 80,000 and more per month. I really, know that, because I've been doing this for quite a while, 1 to 2% of your team, they want the bigger money. That's a very small portion of your team. They'll say that that's what they want, but that's not really what they want, because they won't really do the work. And she didn't tell us that she was without heat and water, because we're gonna kick her butt after this live, right? Yep. She said no claims, no income claims, but I personally paid off a credit card with my first 1K rank check. Yes, I remember when Ashley called me and was like, "Oh my God, I am able to pay off my credit card," when she went 1K. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think what we've been bamboozled into believing, too, Rosalind, Sean, Marguerite, Paul is back here in the room as well, is that there are so many comp plans that are great comp plans, right? Mm-hmm. But they're front loaded. They're heavily front loaded. And so when you're like, "Oh, I want to talk about all this money I made right away." We don't even talk about rank over here, for real. We really don't. We really want to talk about what, Sean, how many people we can help.
Yeah.
This ain't just about how much money you can make, because the real deal, Holyfield, is 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. I don't want to see me having to rebuild a whole new team, because you got to get your customers hooked on some products to be consumers over and over and over again, so that they subscribe to something. And now I'm excited, y'all, that we've got over 1,000 SKUs, so people can choose anything that they want. Rosalind, can you talk about that a little bit?
All these products. I bet you I got every last one of them.
I bet you do. When I need something, I call her. I be like, "Roz, what you got? What you got?"
I know. You should get that package tomorrow. just having different products. So I would say that start by saying this. Oh, first of all, I forgot to tell you guys, I live in Simpsonville, South Carolina, which is Greenville, South Carolina area. And I don't know. But here we go. So when it comes down to different products and things, myself, we're pretty natural. My family and I've been studying the more natural things that are more healthy for us, cutting out parabens or whatever you call it, just getting away from all that stuff that makes us sick. And when I found out this is where we were going, or possibly going, I'm like, Lord, lead us to that, because that is what my family needs. This is what we use. Every product that we use is basically natural. It's you don't have to harm any animals. I'm not an animal lover, but I'm happy for the animals. But I'm sorry, Nina's over there like, what is the world is she saying?
No, you're fine. You're
fine. But that's just me personally.
Right.
The lotions that we use, my daughters 30, 25, and 18, they are so particular with the things that they use. My daughter started making her own shampoo and conditioner. We started making our own soaps and butters and moisturizer and everything. And I'm like, this is what we need. We got to the point where we wanted to make our own cleaning supplies. Everything that we have available, not only does it, I'll say everything that we have is good for you. It works. But my whole household is excited because it's natural and it's not something that's going to harm me. My whole family, my mom, my brother, his wife and kids, and his oldest daughter, that's all we do is do natural. If you think about it, more people are going natural now. More people are going natural. So here's the deal. We got so much stuff. It's like we got a whole Amazon, like for real. It's freaking Amazon. I mean, most people are like, well, do you sell staples? Do you sell this? Do you sell that? No, we don't sell that, but I know where you can get them from. If we had them, I'd buy those too. But at the same time, there's so many products that we have, clothing, CBD oil, and it's not just CBD oil that you get at the gas station. It's real CBD oil that really, really works. I'm not going to get into any of the full spectrum, broad spectrum, or numbers or anything like that. The products just doggone work. But I'll tell you one thing, and it is my favorite, and it's the pink champagne. It's the X-Trim. It's the X-Trim, because I have noticed a difference in myself. It's like, bring it on. Come on, Day. Bring it on.
Right.
But what time is it? It's about 7:20.
7:19.
I don't want to keep talking about the product because I got them all on my desk.
Let me say this though, Rosalind. Let me say this. I just want to know why y'all ain't tell me about that CBD oil before I got hurt. Because anybody over 40 needs that CBD oil. No, I'm serious. I'm mad at y'all for not telling me from day one to use that CBD oil.
My 8-year-old granddaughter takes CBD oil every single day.
Yeah, we give it to Paige too. And Paul is using it as well. And I'm using it, especially since my fall. Sean has been using it. I'm just, I'm gonna have some content out about that in a minute. All right, so let's hurry up. Let's get Sean back on before we go. Sean, last thing, because men lie, women lie, but these numbers don't lie. We're not making any income claims. We just have our whole income disclosure up on the screen so that we don't make any claims. You don't have to tell us the number, but when you went 5K, you called me ready to do a church shout.
No, I did. No, I did. And here's the deal, and I know Paul is there. We're not talking. Look, all I can do is talk about prior things. But when I was in a former company, I went to a nice rank, and the volume for that rank, the amount of money, it was, it was a certain amount of money that you get for that rank, which was a higher rank. But over here, when I went 5K, I said, wait a minute. So 5,000 volume, I was able to get the same amount of money, actually more than that higher rate that I had I was like amazed. I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody that works a full-time job, and I'm telling anybody out there, I'm telling you, you work a full-time job, I'm telling you, you need to come on and join over here. Because I'm telling you, when I tell you, my income has doubled just by going 5K. Did you hear what I just said? I'm not making no income claims or anything like that. But honestly, I can say that my income has doubled just at 5K. So
now, it did my heart glad because I know how hard you guys were working. Seriously, I know how hard you guys are working. What I love is that we all can rank up off of one leg of our business. Literally, like we can rank up with one leg of our business. It doesn't have to come from both sides of our business. That's what I'm saying. Stop being hoodwinked, bamboozled, lied to. Like, the reality of it is, if you really, really want to know, get some information to get educated, to get enlightened. Don't be in the darkness is all I'm saying. Because I remember, look, Panya's on here and she was like, now, wait a minute, Nina. When I was trying to tell her how to close out 1K, which she did with no effort, y'all. It was like, poop. She put up a post, put some people in. Customers were coming in left and right. 3 business affiliates at 90 points. They're already in executive rank, right? Opens up 50% in your customer volume, right? The volume from what goes in from their orders. And she thought I was lying when I said, no. I was like, you don't need nothing on that other side. Rosalind, she was like, Nina, stop playing. And I kept saying, Panya, you don't need it from that other side. You don't need it from that. You only need it. You just can't take it from one person.
Right.
But it all can come from over there. And she kept saying, stop playing.
I told Tanisha the same thing. I'm like, hold up. She said, nope, you don't have to do nothing over there. I'm like, all right, hold on. But remember, you gotta, everything is always a build,
Yeah.
She said, stop looking at it like that. We're gonna stand on one leg. I said, well, hallelujah.
Well, listen, Rosalind. So Rosalind and Marguerite is on here. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm almost killing myself trying to get not killing myself literally, but wanting to get to 25 and 50K. Only because if what I got at 5K, I can only imagine what the Lord's going to give me at 25 and 50.
Amen and amen.
And all I'm gonna say is, when they say call it well, look, guys, like I said, I'm trying, like I said, educate yourself, learn what this industry does, because like I said, this was something I was like, I told Miss Moore no. Now, mind you, I watched her for years. I've known her for like 20 something years, and I watched her make money. I'm like, okay, but learn the industry, learn what can happen. And like I said, it's not what's taught, it's what's caught, and I caught it. And I mean, it's like stuck in my mind. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My brother laughs at me because, I wake up thinking about network marketing. I go to bed thinking about network marketing. Right. I'm on my phone. I'm on my laptop. Like, I had to go to a church service on Sunday. It almost killed me to be in the service because I was like, look, I can't open my laptop. You know what I'm saying? I've got my phone. Then I told you. So
you told me.
I'm telling you, when you know what the industry is about, I'm telling y'all, it will bless your life.
Can I say something real quick about what just to piggyback off of what Sean said? He said he didn't know anything about this industry. He had been watching Nina for a very long time. And people told Travis the same thing. You know, he's at work. He worked at a 9 to 5. He'd go in every single day, work 7 days a week, 79 hours a day. And we know it's only 24 hours.
Right.
And people would tell him, man, when you make it, I'll join you. Man, when you make it, I'll join you. The next thing they knew, he was walking out the door for the last time. You can't sit and just keep looking and looking and looking for a clue, or sitting looking and looking and looking, trying to figure out what can I do too. You have to get involved. And it's just I hate to be this way, but it's like school. You have to learn. Sometimes there's a little skill that you have to learn. Be okay with learning the skill of the game. And when people choose not to learn, that's why they back off and say no. And they just walk right out of a great opportunity. They don't allow themselves the time to learn it, so that they can win as well or have success. And that's really a part of the bigger part of society. They look at it like they're just lucky, or they look at it like they had the right mentor. We want to mentor you as well. We want everyone to literally stop living paycheck to paycheck. I have these here simply because they're a large part of my life. When we were living paycheck to paycheck, I had to pull these cards out to call every time we needed to stop and get gas. And my son would be like, "Mom, I'll pump the gas." And he was so proud because he had just learned. But I'm taking all day because I'm on the phone. I'm pretending like I'm on the phone with someone, but I'm typing that number in, trying to figure out, do we have enough gas? Do I have enough money? Or if not enough money on one, which one can I overdraw on and still have something so we can get groceries?
Yeah.
And I get tired. And here's the thing, if I never would have just given myself a chance to learn, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be still working, and so would he. Give yourself a chance.
Go ahead. Yeah, Marguerite, go ahead.
Many of you are sitting here right now and you're looking at this live and you're saying, oh my gosh, I've heard a lot of great information. There are people that are making money, but what's holding you back is what is believed to be loyalty to a system that is not good for you. The young lady I'm sitting next to is absolutely humble because, as you can see, she's allowed everyone else to talk. She has not really shared her impact, not only on this company, but also the industry. She is a person that cares. And we, all of us, are following the right cat. It's okay to be a copycat when you follow the right cat. So if you are somewhere right now and you feel you cannot make that move because you are continuing to be loyal to a person and not necessarily a system, stop it. Stop, look, listen, think, learn, and then move, because you must do what's best for you and your family. Because we here, not only are we learning, are we developing, are we growing, but we are having a whole bunch of fun. And I'm going to tell you this, I will be very honest, fun for me was missing from my last experience. And I dreaded it every single day. And not speaking against that particular company, but I needed fun, I needed excitement, I needed community, and I needed fellowship. So for those of you who are on the fence with one leg over here and one leg over there, I suggest that you get back to the person who tagged you, invited you to this live, and say, I want more. And I would suggest that you work out with us, because there's something about working out, and we're about to work out in 30 minutes. So I suggest that you ask for that link, because we work out together, we have fun together, we love on each other, we support each other, and we have a whole lot of fun.
So you know what, as we close, Marguerite just said it all. We're having a whole lot of fun. We're working together, we're laughing together, we're showing people that they really can win and go for a rank that even 1K affiliate that is just 1,000 volume, that they can actually earn a significant income based on our income disclosure statement, right? Because men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't lie. And I heard for all of you, no, let me say this before I say that. For all of you that are already on board, maybe you joined but you haven't gotten started. I'm gonna tell you to stop playing and go ahead and get started, because there are people who need what you've got, right? There are lots and lots of deals that are happening this week. You can join with 1 bag of XE trim, join with 2 bags of XE trim. Just get started. Maybe you're saying, well, I don't have a whole lot. Buy 2 sprays, buy 3 sprays. If you got started, if you joined and locked the spot and didn't go buy a product yet, go buy a product. Get off of zero, right? Because here's what I know, that every month when I'm looking at the residual building, y'all, I'm thinking to myself, whoa, I start thinking like, wait a minute, wait until we're about a year from now, 8 months from now, 2 years from now, when all those subscriptions and all those customers and they're ordering and reordering, and we are just getting started. And guess what? It's a real good start. So if you came on board and you're at zero, go fix that tonight. Go get some products. Because how are you going to tell somebody about something and you haven't tried any of the products for yourself? Go buy some sprays, right? Go buy some XE trim. Go get some collagen. Go get a bottle of CBD oil. Some of y'all don't even get it. The skincare, where you can get the entire makeup set when you go buy the skincare. Go get it now. Go do it now. But if you've been on the fence and you're hearing a lot of misinformation, I watched a reel today, y'all, that said, you better be careful sitting down at tables where they're talking about and roasting other people, because when you get up from that table, they're going to be talking about you. Mm-hmm. And some of y'all scared to make a move because you already know that they're going to roast you. Here's what I know. Panya said it in the comments just a few minutes ago. Your loyalty should be to you and your family. Facts. Oh, facts. I'm not stuck, but your loyalty should be to you and your family. And so if you're ready to learn, to be able to learn to earn like real residual income, so we can show you how to use our system and earn right now money to build the residual income. Y'all heard what I just said, right? Right now money to build the residual income. Because what we're not going to do is show you how to just live off of right now money. Because right now money, Rosalind, is exactly that. What is it called? Right now money. It's not forever. It's not that long. But we can show you how to use our system to earn income to build the residual. That's what we're here to do. All right, you guys. So we're in the business. That's right. Panya just said it. We're in the business to make money. And if not, you can make friends anywhere. But is a person really your friend if they know you struggling? They know you're not winning. And they know you're not winning because they ain't winning, right? And they still dragging you along. Is that person really your friend? Those are some things that you need to evaluate. And if you've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, misguided, misled, lied to, and you really want the truth of the information so that you can really understand our compensation plan, then get with anybody that might have tagged you to this. Get with any of us. And guess what? If we got to do a Zoom to help explain it one-on-one with you, then that's what we'll do so that you have a better understanding. All right. So we just want you to know that all of this is in love. We don't have any animosity, hate, or anything in our hearts. We don't harbor any ill feelings towards anybody, but we certainly just don't want anybody to be ignorant. Right. And we don't want them. Right. And if they leave you, they'll talk about you. Were they really a friend? And if you leave, Panya said they talk about you, were you really their friend?
Right.
She said, I'm just saying. So you've been watching. I know you're watching. You're watching right now. As a matter of fact, you haven't touched the screen because you don't want us to know you're watching. Or you're going back to watch this, right? Right. But we only giving positive vibes for real. And I just feel sorry for people who are not informed properly. All right. So we love you guys. We're about to get on our workout at 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock.
In 20 minutes, you guys. So get in our inbox, get that link. We'll see you sweating. All right, you guys on the other side. Bye now.
Alrighty.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.